Hello peeps from near and far. As promised, here is my first video aiming to document my relocation adventure. I've named the channel Everything Goes, as everything will actually go from one place to another, as what is not coming with us has to go somewhere else. In summary, this is what is happening. We are relocating from the Isle of Man, which is a British Crown dependency of about 80,000 people, give or take, to Orlando area in Florida, which has a population of over 2.5 million people. I think we'll spend a whole episode on fact comparison later on. I have split this project into 3 different work streams: the house, the people, the dog. And in no order, as you have to work the 3 of them in tandem. The house consists on many parts. 1 is selling the house. It has to happen. We are in deep trouble if we don't. We need the cash for the future. 2, furniture. I'm only taking the dining room table and the bench that comes with it because I love it. Everything else will have to go. My in-laws are taking some things, and then I'm gonna post for sale, and whatever doesn't sell has to be donated. Okay, and it all depends on the time frames. Then you have the non-furniture stuff. So that's other personal items like cables, computers, stuff, tools, sports equipment, etc. Same as both. Either you list for sale or have to end up donating. Then you have your personal items that are actually going with us. We need to identify what we can box now and do it, and then organize the rest in certain order. And this includes a boatload of Lego and stuff like my Millennium Falcon and my Technics porch. I'm not gonna be broken down, and they will be packed as is because they took me years to finish. Also, I need to obtain quotes for relocation companies that will do the removal from the Isle of Man to the UK and then the connection from UK to USA. And I believe in the rule of 3s, so we'll always get 3 quotes before deciding on a company. And then you have the unknown, the things that you will discover along the way and doesn't necessarily fit in any category because you just didn't know they existed. You just found them. And then we have the people work stream. So it consists of 3 of us, of course. 1 is me. I finished work and my last paycheck were on December 2025. I got some money to pay myself from a maximum of about 3 months, and I technically hired myself, figure of speech, not legally, as the relocation project manager, and given 3 daily project movable tasks. So every day I have to either list something or sell something, deep clean something, or call or email someone about anything. And this is in addition of BAU, business as usual, cleaning, cooking, laundry, school runs, homework, bedtimes, dog walks. Then you have my husband. He's working until the end of February. He's in charge of the snack list for keeping the house in immaculate condition for sale. So repainting, fixing anything as necessary. And then he needs to keep his tasks around the house as usual because I'm not gonna do them. And he also needs to update his CV to get work in Orlando as soon as we arrive. And then we have our child, which will be 9 in January. And his project mission is separating what he's keeping and what he's giving away. And so far we have about 40 teddies going with us, and we really need to work on that. He also has a strong impact on the house searches because they are centered around the school encashments areas. And we also need to find football clubs, which is soccer, rugby and swimming clubs, so he can continue, of course, his sports and social development. And the impact to him is an absolute big stressor for me because, as you know, children can be totally unpredictable in these kind of situations. And I just really hope the transition goes well. And of course, I will support. And the last part of the last work stream is the dog. my 5-year-old Red Fox Labrador Winston, possibly the cutest member of the family. Don't tell anyone. His mission is to remain healthy from now for about 10 more years, especially that 9-hour flight. The logistics of moving the dog are interesting. We have to take a ferry from the Isle of Man to Haitian doggy-friendly hotel, and then go to Manchester Airport, give to the pet company that specializes on pet cargo. And there is only one airline that does the international flights for dogs from Manchester, so I'm praying they do not go bust before we travel. When do we have to accomplish this by? The travel date has been set for the 23rd of March. Of course, we bought a flex ticket, as you need to do on these kind of things. The dog should be on the same flight as ours if all works well. And ideally, the house, we should have exchanged contracts on the house at least a week earlier. Well, and that's enough for today. On my next post, I am going to cover the Florida school system research I have done and the impact it has on the areas we're searching to reside on, because they are very closely connected. I am aiming to put something on every Thursday, so please subscribe and feel free to post any comments below as you wish. And well, catch you later, peeps, and thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye bye.